back. It's our economy.
Taxes. Why don't you? We pay taxes. Why don't you? We pay taxes. Why don't you? We pay taxes. Why don't you?
Our first demand is Bank of America, pay your taxes. Pay your taxes. Bank of America is the largest bank in the United States. It has $2.3 trillion in assets. It paid 0 taxes each of the last 2 years. 0. The corporate tax rate in the Cayman Islands is 0. They take their money overseas, rip up our economy, avoid paying taxes, and undermine our budgets at the state, city, and federal levels. So now we're facing austerity because the big banks won't pay their fair share.
Nonprofits and foreclosure now! People, nonprofits and foreclosure now!
And foreclosure now!
People, nonprofits
and foreclosure now!
Brothers and sisters, peace and solidarity from the people of Harlem, who have been the victim of predatory equity from banks such as Bank of America, Credit Suisse, all of these banks. They have been the architects of predatory equity that have driven out working class men and women and families out of their homes throughout Harlem and throughout New York City. We're here today to say to Bank America, we will not tolerate this economic genocide against poor and working people.
I want to talk for a minute about that bank over there, Bank of America. It started in California. It used to only be on the West Coast, and 40-some years ago, when I was a young anti-war protester, we were in California protesting Bank of America. Why? They were funding the war in Vietnam. But I want to tell you, they have spread across the country and the world. And what are they financializing now? These wars.
The Pharisees of high finance, who can see us this morning from their cubicles and corner offices, mock virtue. Life for them is solely about self-gain. The suffering of the poor is not their concern. The 6 million families thrown out of their homes are not their concern. The tens of millions of pensioners whose retirement savings were wiped out because of their fraud and dishonesty are not their concern. The failure to halt carbon emissions is not their concern. Justice is not their concern. Truth is not their concern. A hungry child is not their concern. We must defy the cant of consumer culture and recover the primacy in our lives of mercy and justice. And this requires courage, not just physical courage, but the harder moral courage of listening to our conscience. If we are to save our country and finally our planet, we must turn from exalting the self to subsuming the self for our neighbor. Self-sacrifice defies the sickness of corporate ideology. Self-sacrifice mocks opportunities for advancement, money, and power. Self-sacrifice smashes the idols of greed and envy. It demands that we rise up against the abuse, injury, and injustice forced upon us by the mandarins of corporate power.
They took my health insurance, they took my pride, they took my hope, they took my house, they took everything. And these are the rich who are ripping us off every day. And now we are gonna get back at them. We are fed up now.